Good morning to you. This morning I want to talk to you on something I said. Where is my destiny helper? Where is that man, that woman that should be helping you? Where are they? Your destiny helper. What are they passing through? Have you ever imagined or asked yourself, where is that my younger brother? Where is that my cousin? Where is that my friend that will help me? I am suffering because my helper is not yet here. You are running around because your destiny helper is not yet here. What is holding that person down? There is a video you meet at my main page, Mr. Governor Ezioku. That video teaches you a lot this morning. I am here that I may tell you something. I am fine, Mr. Darlington OJ. I am here, I am fine. The Shanamites that lives amongst the angels. Where is my destiny helper? Where are they? Where are they? Where is my destiny helper? In the book of Romans chapter 8, I think from verse 19 of it, the Bible says, he made me to understand. It says, for the earnest expectation of God's creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the living God. What that means is this. The expectation of the bad roads in your village is for you to become a senator. That you may be a businessman and come back and tie those roads. The poor in your village, they are waiting for you. They are waiting for you. Those in the hospital in your village, in your area, in your street where you live, all of them are waiting. Oye Machimeze Steven, you are welcome. Listen, your destiny helper of the music, your destiny helper is not yet here because sickness is holding that your destiny helper bound. This is not the words of a prophet, but this is the raw truth, Ezioku, that you must know. Do you know how many persons in your family that their destiny cannot jack up except you pick money, except you succeed genuinely? Maybe you are suffering now because your uncle who was supposed to help you a few years ago, your father married Attire. Maybe you are suffering because the business of your mother went down because a neighbor stood up to tackle that your mom's business. That is why the woman is suffering. You know your mother, you know your father as a good hustler. These people were doing well in the beginning. All of a sudden, somebody go how your 10 million. The family went broke. Your younger ones went out of school. They are not graduates today because somebody somewhere pinched into your father's purse. Your destiny helper. Victor Obonna, you are welcome. I am talking about your destiny helper this morning. What has delayed your destiny helper? What has held that person bound? The person that your native doctor showed wickedness. The person that your pastor showed wickedness. The person your cousin showed wickedness was to be a helper to you. There is a woman from China. There is a woman. This woman is from China. This woman contacted me day before yesterday. This woman complained. We have been in Anambra State for 1 year and this woman took loans from her country and buried about $4 million into this country. Micro business all at lawyer. But you know one thing that touched me, even in China, as I speak to the woman, as I was talking with this woman. Oh, sorry, Rex, please. After now you chat me, he said I don't reply your WhatsApp message. Kindly say hi to me and remind me on WhatsApp. This woman said that even where she is, no be Nigeria, no be Igbo, my number. Ask JPAC. JPAC was there when I spoke with this woman on a video call. I was with JPAC. He's a living witness. Now, this woman said with her mouth, near love for Nigerians, she loves doing business with them. But no many mistake can fall into wrong hands. $4 million, that's about 4 billion naira. Your destiny helper, that woman got a established business. This woman, I'm speaking English so that she will hear me. This woman would have helped more Nigerians, more Ndi Igbo. But her $4 million had wings and flew away in this country. The woman with a case, she has reported to the EFCC. This woman, when somebody again Osura to court, $4 million. Funny enough, even as she has gone back to China, okay, when Nigerians, Ndi Igbo, the Igbos are on her table, still working with her. If you hear this woman speaking, I don't know how I can bring out her number and call her. I'm already on live that she may tell you her experience. I don't know. Hold on, everyone. Don't be offended. Just stay tuned here. That you may see what we are doing to ourselves. That you may see. Even this woman, she said, even before she came here and spent 1 year, she has been here many, many times. Even her language, her English tells you no, yeah, no, Nigeria, where. Hold on, I'm calling her. I'm calling her. Look at, I'm calling the woman. Let me see if she will pick. Your destiny helper. The woman has been hurted. She has been cheated. She has been dealt with all ago China. There are thousands of Nigerians this woman can help. Manande Guria Waya, from my findings, she's not picking. Maybe she's asleep or something. The woman called me and was shedding tears. The woman called me and was shedding tears. Do you know people, thousands of people that would have benefited from this woman? A destiny helper has been hurted somewhere and the woman left. Ndeguria Waya, when the fuel station, some people watching me here, when they had involved. The woman has been dealt with. She's not picking. Sandra, you said that the man I introduced for visa requested 50,000 naira. That is his process. That is his procedure. The time he did visa for my cousin, he first requested for 50,000 naira. No, yage so na it is serious. That alone shows that we are serious. We paid 50,000 naira. I paid to him. I paid 50,000 naira to him before he started the process. Then when he finally told us the exact price, the 50,000 naira was minused from the money. So if this is exactly what he told you, then he's right. So many destiny, back to what I was saying, many destiny helpers, they've been haunted. They have faced pains and they left. That is why you're still suffering. Tell me, that woman who invested about $4 million into this country, if the people she did business with, the people she imported goods for, the people she gave goods on credit for, if they had delivered, this woman would have attracted more. But she left back to China in pain. In pains. In Daniel chapter 10, from verse 12 of it, the Bible says, and Daniel prayed. His prayer was answered. The answers to his prayers was released. But you know what happened? The prince of Persia held the prayer bound for 21 days. People were suffering because the man who was supposed to help them, their prayer has been answered. But there was an error. There was an error somewhere. Maybe you are suffering today because your destiny helper is bearing the pains of stroke. Or village, or somebody in his own village, onye dibia, has made this man to lie on the sick bed of stroke for 3 years because he is not healthy. That is why you are still struggling. You've worked in filling station, you have worked in cyber cafe, you are a graduate, you have been a driver, no job, nothing whatsoever. The problem is not your uncle in your village. The problem is that your destiny helper somewhere he's on stroke, on area diabetes. That is why you are suffering. And you are busy running around different people, blaming your uncles for not helping you. They will not help you. Your destiny helper is somewhere suffering. The reason why you missed the right person you should have married is simple. She had money. she is blessed. But she went into a wrong hand. A man dated her for 9 years. 9 years ago, he collected everything she had, but frustrated her. Till today, she has no love for man again. Your destiny helper, her love, her image, her emotions, we are being toyed with, and that's why you are suffering as I speak to you now. On live section, I'll be glad to talk to you later. That is why many ladies went into wrong hands. That is why many young youth are suffering today, because their destiny helpers has been tampered with. You are complaining that nothing is moving. You are complaining. Somebody somewhere may be going here. You are a native doctor. Listen to me. Things is not working. You know what you are doing. You are on the right track. You only stick to Iji. But a grade you go all native doctors to be evil, because the native doctor at the junction of your village is an evil person. Only people wayo, only make people in. Therefore, anytime they talk about that village, then when somebody who will treat stroke, then when somebody who will use herbs to treat prostate cancer, but other people wants to come to your village. The moment they hear the name of that your village, they will say, but there is a native doctor at the junction of that your village. He is evil. People are not coming to you because people should stop calling till I am out of this place. Your destiny helper, Kebono, who has hurted your destiny helper, who has made that person to have a reprobate mind. Some people are so wicked today because somebody made them to be where they are. There's a video I posted. I copied it from the page of Evangelist Ebukobi, where a man who was a billionaire on a go-moto now dash people. This man gives people car. This man builds house and gives to people. He woke up one morning and his company was set ablaze. The man went into debt, poverty, sickness, the same time thinking, high blood pressure. Why? The people he gifted car. There's a man I know here in Lagos. His name is Mr. Charles. Maybe he's watching now. This man was into clearing and forwarding. This man helps people. Many pastors who give through moto, many traditional rulers, many individuals he gifted cars. But as I speak to you now, this man is struggling to feed. What happened? People he gave money. People he loaned millions of naira. They frustrated this man. They turned Ndombe introduced to places. They went there and carried goods and turned this man upside down. A very sincere man. A very, very sincere man. If this man, so humble, a man that has touched the billions, but so humble. The very day I went to his house, he said his wife, hold on. The man, he cooked by himself in my presence. This man allows you to come into his kitchen to show you his heart. You will join him to cook. Or he built his house to some extent that even a stranger has kitchen. But this man is shedding tears as I speak to you. Worst of it all, somebody he helped. Mechara with a badge, he have a business. A mecha business, and this man introduced another big contact. Let him see a way to rise again. He may bro mano aga at the end of the day. His own boy, Onyo took over 8.something million naira and only gave him 200,000 naira. Child, your guy, your boss, the man who made you whom you are not treating him like a slave. Your destiny helper. Have you ever helped somebody and this person now turned to become evil unto you? There you will know the pains of what I am talking about. Have you reasoned? Ndi Rololo, people you helped, people your father trained in school, they are now the people dealing with you, your destiny helper. Do you know the pains it takes? Do you know what it takes? You see why some big men will sleep and they will not wake up. When the people they have helped, they have turned to enemy, they have turned to evil against them. And amazing how whatever they like, the first people who stands up to fight you are those people you helped. Let me tell you a brief story about Chimak. The experience I had, the discussion I had with Chimak. Chimak showed me evidences of people he loaned 40 million, 50 million naira. These people made away with the money. Some persons, the first 1 million naira they got, it was Chimak who loaned them the money. His doors were open. People were coming to beg. Chimak never saw anybody sick and ignored that person. Chimak was giving money. Chimak showed me so many evidence until I started shedding tears on camera. Chimak told me that his highest pains as of today is coming from those people he once helped. With evidence. Funny enough, somebody he gave about 15 million naira was the first person to write a petition against him in this country so that there will be no avenue for him to come back for his money. But he asked me, Governor Zoku, who will speak for me? Who will I run to? Have your destiny helper been dealt with? You don't know what you are passing through. You are job hunting because the person who was supposed to employ you. You are job hunting because the person that is supposed to help you, no way, has nothing to write home about currently. What happened? Somebody on your laka frustrated here. Somebody he once helped is busy frustrating him. You are supporting evil because it has not gotten to your own turn. The day you realize the impact of the pains of those people that were supposed to help you, then that day you will make a change. You will not support evil because you don't know. Evil rotates. It rotates. Somebody is sick somewhere and the person is posted on the internet. You say it does not concern you. It does not. The person is not from the same. I'm on live section. I'll call you back. You say it does not concern you because the person is from Lagos or the person is from Ebonyi State but is based in Lagos. You don't know that that person would have employed somebody that would have brought you to his table. There, they would have given you an opportunity to display that your knowledge, what you know, and you'll be employed. Imagine. Where is your destiny helper? Where are they? Have you ignored their pains? Have you ignored them? There is a man I know. He started building a house 8 years ago. And where he is building a house, one boy abia bulita one block called Gadosa, bully another one, called a bully agana dosa. The blocks the kapak he fell down. The man already had tipon Ishi. You and your father, no, poor people. This is the way you people treat other people na roller. Uno be enemy of progress. He made this statement. Mirror the boy. This was how issues came up. The elder sister who lives in the city came back. Why did you mirror my brother? The man messed them up. Makanojiego. The sister took the small boy along and they went to the city. He took this little young youth to the city. This young boy went there. Abogia somewhere. Obidona boy. Bagide boy. He succeeded. As of today, that man akarucha begola on a village. But this young boy now, arugenzibo tu lelu na their own village. Whatever goes around comes around. Mind what you support, mind what you do to people. You never can tell tomorrow. You never can tell tomorrow. If you see evil, as in halfway book job and a bonse, see chopi and a got up ya. The boy is wealthy now. Why this man it is Makono? Okarucha begudola. Funny enough, the day this young man was telling me his story and his experience, he said to me, near not December this year, near you 500,000 year the man. He said to me that he will give him 500,000 naira. If he gives this man 500,000 naira to start up again, which means this man once broke the head of his destiny helper. Aye! What are you doing with your time? What are you supporting? You dey catch phone. It is support evil. If you see somebody saying something, go and check. If you see anybody speaking up against evil, that person becomes your enemy because you're only concerned of what you will get now. If that evil person dashes you 200,000 or 300,000 naira, do you know that money has wings? 200,000 naira cannot buy a good phone. 200,000 naira cannot buy you flight ticket through and fro. But good conduct can give you those things free of charge. And you don't know. Mark my word, use biro and paper, go and write today's dates. Those people you see who promote evil, not even their children's name will you hear in the nearest generation. You will not hear it again. Go and mark my word. Study nature so deeply, you will be careful. You'll be very, very careful. Your father is a blogger. Your father, they promote native doctor. Your this and that. It comes to a time when native doctors will fade away because their time will soon fade away. When evil will fade away, people will start visiting your children with the conduct of their father. Imagine, by the time they fade away and your child is now a graduate, you were able to train he or she through the monies you got through the means of supporting evil and native doctors, and your child is now in the city of Abuja, and there is another young man whom a native doctor once defrauded in run shrine that they fight. The young man now, before your own child could graduate, he's now a senator in Abuja. And your son needed a paper, get help here, or with a particular sector, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Getting to the office, the senator now pictured the face of this young man. Who are you? Where are you coming from? What is your name, Okwu? Are you the son of so person or CS? As an intelligent senator, he pens down on his table and said, okay, go to the reception and wait. I'll see you just after now. I have a call. I want to attend to the call. You walk back to the reception and the senator now tells his PA, why did you allow that young man in? Anytime, any day he nears here, walk him away. His father was evil. The salaries of evil are more heavy than the benefit of evil. There your child will cry back home. Ogahama, he or she will not know where their problems are coming from. They will not know that it is coming from the conduct of your father. Your destiny helper will push you out of his office at that point. Why? Because somebody in your family hurt or yeah. You don't know. You don't know. If you say that good conduct does not pay, why is it that if you use Okechukwu Naji, go and apply to, maybe go and buy form to become a cadet in the military, nobody will accept you. But if you use Ibrahim Musa, with an identity as an Hausa man, then you will be allowed. You know why? Every country, civil war, lose Zoya, their citizens will always remain marginalized. The reason why you are not being allowed, they will President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, immediately again when gang up against you, the pains and the histories of the civil war is still job hunting you right away. Then the conduct of Itenda in the Bugari, Mania, if you go anywhere to do business, somebody will not trust you. The woman in China is crying. The woman is crying right now. Why? Because somebody will only have $4 million. $4 million now, Ndi now, raw filling stations, raw hotels, all on their own personal pocket. It cannot circulate. And mind you, despite the fuel stations, the hotels they have built, they cannot be as good as this woman. Everybody who comes around these criminals, they will not give chance for that money to circulate. But if that woman had employed you and you show sincerity and trust, that woman would have helped you. Where is your destiny helper who has haunted or who has toyed with the emotions, the image, the heart giving of humanity that this your destiny helper upholds? I'm not speaking to you from my comfort. Yesterday, my phones got broke. The screen. Somebody was supposed to come and pick me up, and the person did not meet up. Out of my humility, I asked the man to wait there that I'm coming. I took a bike, running on a track road. Ndemaru under okada boom. Naba. Some children gathered naba ball. And one played football or by an okpu machine. We fell down. I had some bruises on my body. From my finger, like this, you see here. My legs. My hands. But I came down from the motorcycle. My Samsung, the screen. My iPhone, the back glass got broken. As you can see, the phones scattered. This is the least amongst them. Let me tell you something. When I got angry, people helped me. They helped the children. At the cost of cautioning them, I was mad. I was mad. Amongst them, one of the young child said, "Please, brother, my mom just died some weeks ago. Please, don't let my auntie hear this thing we did to you. They will kill me." The little child said that thing. I was touched. Hello? I am on live section. You want to talk to me here or after this? Okay. So, the little boy was crying. The little child was crying. And amongst everybody who were saying sorry, I looked at that little child. Something came upon me. That the mother died. I know the pains. Her fear was no longer the phone. Her fear was, how would the auntie feel? I was touched. I remembered when I lost my mom. I remember the pains of those people. I was touched. I was pained. And I held his head to my body. And I said to him, I am sorry. My thinking said to me immediately, God brought this young child my way that I may see him. God only did that thing. God only allowed that thing yesterday, that I may see the pains, the tears, the agony of this little child. It could be no out of thinking, out of frustration. I felt pains. And immediately when I left there, my conscience was still telling me, go back to that little child. Go school, even if it's school fees. Pay. My spirit was telling me, ignore phone. What am I destiny that little child? What am I destiny that little child? You see what people are going through. As little as he is. I'm just ask J Park. I felt pained immediately. Because that little child at this point lay his experience. Lay his own experience. You that has money, do you care? Do you care about such people? If I insist that they will fix my phones, the Samsung itself, Fold 4, the screen alone is over 300,000. Or call with the parents of others. Others may have money. That's why they were playing football along the road. Others, their parents may be okay. What about this little child? His pains, his agony bailed others. How? How? And I cautioned myself. It's not enough reason. It's not enough reason. Maybe God brought me in pains that I may see that child as his destiny helper. I was telling those around me yesterday where we went. I was saying to them that my spirit kept disturbing me. If not for anything, out of the money people sprayed on me and the ones they gave to me in Lagos, if I gather all those money, it will make an impact in that young child's life. It will make a change in his life. Forget about phone. Forget about whom you think you are. Touch a life somewhere. I want God to use me to prove to that child that Okamune people, he still has people. How you meet your destiny helper does not matter. What matters is, may that person never be delayed. For no reason whatsoever. May they be available in times of need. May they be available. The evil you support today, returns to you tomorrow. Life is a mystery of picture that walks into reality. You picture it and you make it a reality. To everything that has been invented in the whole world today, they were first pictured in the mind and in the brain. Calculatively, I reasoned and I saw that that young child is not just like an ordinary child. The moment that thing happened, he first remembered his mom, Ili. And immediately, the song my mother used to sing when she was alive ran into my mind. Ebe momim nago, Mela chozo chineke mbola goku azalam. Mamela chozo Jehovah mbola goku azalam. Mamela chozo mbola goku. Mela chozo mbola goku azalam. Mamela chozo ngala dibia gagwo njebenu n'ihu arụsị Chineke mkpọla goku azakwala mamela chozo shanamati mkpọla goku. I remembered. The thing rang in my heart, in my mind. You see the way life is. Calculatively, may your destiny helper meet you. Pray for them, consider them while you walk into the crowd. Walk into them with clear mind and clear conscience. Destiny helpers of your children. So now those children are the helpers of your next generation. Your destiny helper is in Europe, suffering. Hello? Good morning. Governor Zog is on live section. Send it on WhatsApp here. I will see it. Send your message here. All right. So you get what I'm saying? Life. Somebody may say to me, their little child yesterday is a Yoruba child. Why will you carry him along? Why will you help? I am not helping a Yoruba child. I am helping a child of destiny. I am not helping a tribal child. I am helping a national interest. Outside camera, whatever I want to do for him, I will do it. I don't need your support. Immediately, I remembered. What do we have in the purse? What I and my team, what do we have? What do we have here in Lagos? Check. It belongs to that child. He is the reason of our coming. Your destiny helper is in Europe on atafofo. In Reba na chiochi, in amuyamu, no on Europe na atafofo. You are laughing at him. That person you are laughing at is the person that will help your younger cousin. Or he is the person that will help somebody that will help somebody that will help you. And you don't know. In a query. In Abagari. Ebrozu mmadụ buta na shrine na achi. Onye ha nyere poison gbuo. And you are comfortable about that. Little did you know that in the next 5 years, if this person had been alive, he would have helped one person from your community, or he would have helped somebody. He may not have money, but introduction matters. Joseph had the vision. He is the dream teller, the vision achiever. But there was nobody to introduce him. Until the chief buckler introduced him to Pharaoh, he would have remained a prisoner. Jesus came with the highest anointing. He came as Messiah, but he needed John to introduce him as the light, the way, the one who is higher than me. Some people may not have money. They are still your destiny helper. They will use their mouth to talk good of you somewhere. Somebody will remember you. A lady chatted me yesterday and was just telling me, Governor, thank you. I asked her, where did you meet me and how do you know me? She said that Reverend Ephraim in Obosi told her about me. You see the way life is. The woman who called me from China said that a Nigerian, somebody from Abia State, who works with her in China, a Chinese woman, that it was the young man who told her about me. And she came, she followed me, she started watching what I am doing. And this was how the Chinese woman started following me. Do you know how many persons this woman must have showed my video in China? Do you know how many persons? Pick sense from what I am saying. Do you know how many persons? Manina Bagaregana go kite. Till now, that woman is still ready to do business with Nigerians. She said just one person this sincere. Ask JPAC. JPAC was there when I was answering these video calls. I spoke with her first day before yesterday. Yesterday again, she called again and JPAC was there. Coincidentally, JPAC was there. Now you want to go and do Okite. Do you know that number alone I have in my phone can change the lives of 10 persons in this sincere? Are you aware? Are you aware of what I'm telling you? The woman says she has followed me. That if she had known me on time, do you see? Of $4 million running in my name. Do you see how Okurora is making money and you are there junketing up and down? Okurora, people are doing things with him because they trust his sincerity, because they trust the stuffs he is made up of. Are you getting what I'm saying? While you on the comment section of Nwadibia, write down, I include my family, I include this, I include that, I did this, I did that. While somebody is buying into our sincerity with his or her money. Can I shock you? If you challenge me on this, I will shock you. If you challenge me on this, I will shock you. If you challenge me on this one, I will shock you. Today, I'll be offloading 40-feet container again in Alaba International Market. 40-feet container. Cars are inside. Televisions are inside. Fridges are inside. I got this contact through that page, Mr. Governor Isiagu. Today I am an importer. I import whatever I like. Even if I am in Port Harcourt, my container will be cleared. This Aleka, Enough. That's why I laugh at those ekukes who say Dibia. Which Dibia will pay me? Which pastor will pay me? Do you know what I gain? Do you know my profits? Do you know how far God has blessed us? In fact, as I speak to you now, I have one person again in the United States who is also using my name now to import. Who is using my name? Governor Zoku, how much do you have? Just how much do you have? Can you only pay that 6.4 million naira to clear this container that I'm sending to you from the US? Let it be in your name. There is somebody, again, I don't know if that person is watching me. I have never seen him before. This guy bought bosses, this Homer boss. And they were trying to toil with him. He called me and said, Governor Zoku, bring management. Can I give you these bosses? Let it bring your own driver. Give them whatever they are making at the end of the day. Let my own percentage be falling to me. Okrola will not tell you this secret. Some sincere bloggers will not tell you. Lord Zeus will not show you. They will keep them under the cap, under the table. They will not open up to you. Igahama how far they are becoming billionaires, millionaires. You only are the gossip section. What are you doing with your time? What are you doing? I can comfortably show you a 40-feet container of flooding. I can comfortably do that. Not one, not two. This one is not the number one. This one is not the number 3. Igbo Channels TV, you said you're learning. You don't understand. Everywhere I go, people want to pay my bill. Everywhere I go. If I'm in Lekki, somebody wants to pay my bill. I was in Ladikbo. Ask. I was in Ladikbo market. Between an hour to 2, different wines, different drinks on that table where I was sitting. On that very table where I was sitting. Different drinks, different wines, different. Be careful. Look at this. This is a 40 feet, fully loaded. This one, I offloaded this one barely 2 months and now. Barely 2 months and now. 40 feet. I'm not supposed to show you. I'm supposed to leave you. You go there comment. Ba ba ba. Dibia kuwa. Eranso. Hold on. If you like, you learn. If you like, a banquet. If you like, a banquet. In 2 or 3 weeks time, I will do it again, like this again. You see my face? Exactly where I am offloading. You see? Kogarewa, support to be evil, Bagareba. You are the Dibia said you should drop your account number, drop in ya. And the funny enough, many of them think they are rich or they are comfortable. A cool case. No experience. Have you ever seen me come on social media to sell cars? Have you ever seen it before? The answer is no. Do you know I import it? At least the best of Corollas. Do you know? This person you see. Television, bicycle, fridges, compressor. Humbly. The word actually will lay your shoulder. If you raise your shoulder, gonna have a problem. The rich will run away from you. They will run. The rich wants to see you humble and sincere. Don't beg them. Don't beg the rich money. They no go give you. See, chowami si jafanya onwegi n'ime ya. There is sincere, do not pretense. Ocho potani ibo onye eye service, they will have nothing to do with you. What I just showed you now is one of my confidence. Ana akoiri dibia yenyegi nka. Pastor yenyegi 500,000 ke promote to be oba. See, I do things willingly from my heart. One oboro na ego ejugum maninye ma will take. Mana inside of me, I'm a ebem neje. I know in the next 5 years, ebem mano. I told my boys, I told my team, those working around me, that if you want salary, I will pay you. I will pay you. You will remain under salary for 10 years. You got on a salary. But if you learn, you will make money, you will make millions. You will climb. Wepo your pride, wepo you got to imezi oluwegi. Banso, Tatanji airline, a cookie. As big as those money, that's your business. Those your noise. Somebody neji the ego baris to watch in aka. So Mishonogi hide at the back. As big as those things, Ishi, as large as I think they may be, it does not even watch somebody's necklace on your nolia. So why the noise? Ono ga hin go see na social media je mono. That your house DJ make noise does not want a security house in somebody's compound in Aba. In Aba, if you had a giri anako to see rubbish. I went to a man's house here in Lagos. The pictures are here, but I can't post because of my relationship with him. This man with 3 palaces na his house. 3 palaces na his mansion. Each of these palaces in his mansion with a Turkish original chair. Then his private palace with a Italian chairs. One of this Turkish set of chair now about 33 million naira. One set. Only 2 na 2 palaces. Only Italian na his private parlor, which is about 40-something million naira. All for Srini no lonya worth 100 and something million naira. Why are you now making noise, Ebeno? All for Srini no nimolo or the ebuya pagario. He does not. But do you know that almost all the time I have been with this man, no wristwatch in Ake, no necklace. He just put on his eyeglass, one harmonica. He only uses escort at the east. And I asked him why is it that only use escort here. He said to me, but he's uncomfortable to come home. Do you see what we are doing to ourselves? That money that man would have uses to pay escorts in the village. He can use that money to help somebody. And out of fear, make they go kidnapping, out of everywhere. Threatening them more than social media. The man now watch here. This kind of people now watch here. That's why they don't come home. Trust me, that such rich man cannot come home 2 or 3 times in a month without carrying 1 or 2, 3 persons along, no matter how stingy he is. If we go to misconduct, may scare people away. For those of us, we came to his house. The man took me around his parlor. Ogosim parlor nenelu. Ogosim parlor nonala. Ogosim his own private parlor nelu. Njoya. Oche 40 million. Ke ho na eme na private parlor osim nwanne. So that okpo mu aka chedo hodo. Owota mbiara. Okpo batanum na his private parlor nelu. So that you will be comfortable. Makwan no ebe mmadu ka ibara. You see where God took us to. There and I knew. And when some properties no matter what to make another person's building. Or property I go be what I'm telling you, oche, chair. Go if ever had a sample of those chairs, they check a good design. Go there and price them. Go try this thing I'm telling you. In this man's house was where I noticed a bed. The bed the mother je no 13 million naira bed. If a bed or they got gold. The man is not doing these things, not they happy. Also, sooner Lagos, he can comfort. I don't know. Come in a village. I forgot more, but I'm not what is inside. A man who bought these things like this over 100 and something million naira. When a contact to onye ya pogagi talkie, he got more that and multi back here. But what is carrying them away? Your conduct, your noise of ogo. Your destiny helper is running away because somebody threatened again. Hold on, let me refresh. Morning. That you may have everything. Okay. That you may have everything. There is one business I did last time, some time ago. The person based abroad. So open the phone, governor. Yeah, I trust him. So can you go and do this for me? Do this. I said yes, sir. So I went there. Enjoy you go now. The man seemed so amount of money. Got your the thing. I said, okay, can I sell it above that? I was sincere to him. Can I sell it above that and make profit? I said, yes. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Go ahead. I went on. I spoke to some people I knew through this place. So thing not for sale, so thing for not for sale. Inbox. About 6 or 7 days later, one person bought that thing. And I made gain of 500,000. Comfortably. No stress, no noise. And he was even asking me, Kedify Achologi, Msiabiko, don't worry. That 500, because they paid into his account. I instructed them to pay into his account. They paid into his account. He sent down my 500. Osbo with Ralat. Obozo send around that 500,000. I'm again. O send the Aramia. Joa ZM again. I don't worry you. Because Ojo Beram. You want to approve Volonia need degree in one problem. I don't worry. I'm okay with this one. That's enough. Even the 500 Njowari and when he hot will in me. I say, my no. That contact is solidly saved in my phone. The trust is there. On almost every week. What are you doing? Your destiny helper is closer to you, but you don't know. Ina Mugare, Pastor, Arogo Ishi, Dibia, Bagam, Ekumeku, Bon Kando, Buewu, Imuchago Hancha. The year is coming to an end. Behave well. People are coming back to Nigeria with billions of contact and naira. Millions of dollars. Hanacho one person Ishi them, they will leave that money in his or her custody. They will invest. Now the choice of those people, these are people you see that lives abroad, is very simple. They say they will not invest any money again in Nigeria because the ones they have invested, it fleed away. Make yourself that person that will prove to them that you can still be sincere. Oga, riches will come. You will wake up one morning, somebody will buy you G63, G-Guard. Nyegia, if Obru Mego, if not for money, I don't see Ndi Igbo money, their money long. As in, they go to chop money, you go to fear, say, now you go to, your spirit go to tell you, sure say na genuine money, sure say na money be this. If ever somebody will order put 500, one full executive nylon, and we have that white nylon wrap, which is about 500,000. Otope ya neki and a bundle, neki everybody not there. Comfortably. Ni hunya to show you now. You see, even woko na emefu ego ni hunya aba nkete. Oga, go and check that man. They are longer richer than what you can think. Ebe nwoke na-eke ego n'ihu onye jụọ jepa ka ya na-akpọ Gushi wine or something. Gushi wine. I once met that man somewhere. The second time I met him another location. N'ihu nwunye ya, one day the man no noche, he did not get up. Obili hu noche dia. The man enwe time etop bundle ego na efia. ọwa igbo egwu ọkpọ unu gbachi egwu na-eshi from stage bịa dị ọnọ onye nwunye ya sign, nwunye ya chịta 3 bundle 4 bundle ochi ga ụnọ na-agawa. Ndị a na-agba egwu he makes me whole gbasi egwu ọsị ha bịa outside this thing, what do you do for a living? Ha ekwuo the man na-achị ya waterproof nye ha. Okay, gidere ego that place. Ogo bilichiela everywhere tumble. No noise. N'ihu nwunye ya. For nwunye ịgba nkịtị shows that this man ebu ajọ ego. Ego karịrị. So make sure you understand. My name is Governor Ezioku, the Shanamite, the people's governor. All right. Thank you.